I'm going to show you how to memorize a lot faster. Let's go. Hi, it's Tansel here, four-time Australian memory champion, helping you learn faster and better. If you're into personal development, please subscribe to the channel and I'll try and get many more of these videos out there to you. If you enjoy the video, please like it and it'll really help me grow, so thank you very much for that. So there are a few ways that you can go faster being able to remember something. And the first way is something that's pretty common. I know for a fact that when I learned how to play guitar, I had to learn slowly. So by learning slowly, by memorizing slowly, what you're doing is that you're focusing on the elements and giving a lot of concentration into areas that make things memorable. For example, if you're visualizing a lamp, what makes the lamp a lamp? Does it light up really, really brightly? Does it have any hard surfaces, or is it really flimsy? We need to look at these elements, and the more time we spend looking deeper into these visualizations, then the more memorable that item becomes. The faster we go, then the less memorable it is. So how do you make it so that you go really fast and make it really strong? And that's where the memory training comes in, right? That's what we memorizers do in the memory competitions. We go so quickly that within seconds, even milliseconds, we get a deep visual understanding of that image. The visual side has to be really powerful at the start. And the best way to do that, I believe anyway, is to do it slowly. So start off slowly as you're memorizing, get deep in there, try and visualize it, try and add some color, some imagination in there, exaggeration, use as many elements as you can, even emotion, to try and remember it as much as you can. Now, slowing down that process and doing that makes it more powerful. So that's the first way. The second way of really getting faster with your memorization is to actually get faster. Now, the problem with that is if you start memorizing fast all the time, what's going to happen is that the quality is always going to be low. Why is that? Because you don't have time to make it more memorable. You don't have time to massage and make the story more memorable. You don't have time to exaggerate, add color, add feeling, emotions, everything else behind it. You don't have time for that. So that's the problem with going faster. However, if you do it many times, right, could be hundreds of times, then you'll eventually get faster. So the second option relies on you having to train for many hours. Now, some people, you can do that and that's great. Go for it. Now, other people may not have the patience. So the first option, even though we think that it's a lot slower because it's slow memorization, even though we think it's going to be slower, it's not, because you're going to be stronger in the first instance building up slow stories and get better and faster in the first option. The second option, you're just training for speed, and the pure numbers, the pure probability of doing it more and more is going to help you bit by bit to get up there. So that's the second option. And the final option to get a lot faster is obviously train with other people. Have little competitions, right? Memory League, I mentioned before, is a great way to meet people and learn. Mentors, people like myself, obviously I coach and help people as well. So that's another way to get faster, because what someone with experience can help you with is look at all the little elements you've got incorrect in your encoding process. So it could be that you're not using a particular process really well, or it could be that you're going too fast when you think you're going slow. So that's when someone, a guide, coach, mentor, someone like myself can come in and really knuckle down and look at how you're doing things. Look at it in those instances. So the three things in summary is train slower with memorization, train faster as you're memorizing, and the final one is guidance, an expert, a trainer, coach, whoever it is that'll help you and be able to diagnose what's going wrong and really get you up to that next level. So hopefully that's been helpful. If you want to train with numbers, words, and a few of those things that I mentioned earlier, you can go onto my website, tanselala.com, and go to the download section. I've got a few numbers, words, things like that you can download and have a bit of a play around, because once you start playing around and training, you'll start getting the groove of things and you'll make a lot of mistakes, which is great because you can learn from mistakes, and that's great. I'll probably make another video on learning from your mistakes with memory training because it's really, really helpful. But for now, give those a go. This was just a short video on how to get a lot faster. If you apply those things, I think you'll really help yourself. So thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next one.